T-Man 978 Chill Review. Hello everyone! Right now I'm reviewing Revoltech, or Yamaguchi Revoltech, Hot RODIMUS. That's what he's known as in Japan. But you know him as G1 Hot Rod. Or maybe you could even call him RODIMUS or RODIMUS Prime if you want to. Anyway, this is a old school Revoltech figure. It is super duper high quality for such a small figure. Like back in the day, these Revoltech figures were small, but just super good at doing what they do. And they used to be way cheaper. Like now they're like friggin' $80 or more. But when this was out, I believe he was like $25 online. Maybe before shipping, and sometimes with shipping. Shout out to my new friend Matt, another friend Matt. I believe he goes as Biohazard M2 on Twitter. I could be wrong. If I am, I'm going to put his real Twitter handle on the screen right here. But anyway, he gave this to me at a decent price. So, I appreciate him for that. But like I said, this thing is very high quality. The plastic and paintwork is just stupendous. Picking him up, this is a heavy, solid piece of plastic. This is all shiny and shimmery right there. It feels like die-cast, but none of this is die-cast. It's just really thick, heavy plastic. The only pliable plastic is this right here. It can bend over the ridges and whatnot. That's good. But look at these details. It's made to look like Dreamwave Comics Hot Rod that was out in the beginning of early 2000s. But they spared no expense. It's like details all over this guy. So, what the Dreamwave Comics did was they made the toys, they made the characters toy accurate. That's why the spoiler is connected right there, just like the G1 toy. But then they threw the cartoon influence on top of that. But they made them beefy and chunky like the actual toy would be. And you see all this line work and detail? They painted this right here. But about the only thing that I can complain about is the face. Looks a little taste wonky. The head is like really small. And as you can see, the details are weird. Especially if the way the neck articulates, if you push the neck back, that just looks kind of goofy. It does what it does, but it still looks weird. There's another head sculpt, and I'll show that later. But as this is a Revoltech figure, it's covered in the Revoltech joints. There's one in the neck, one in the shoulders, so you can get all the range like a real ball joint. There is one in the shoulder, and here's one problem. This peg doesn't sit inside the arm far enough. There's a ball joint under there, and that's why you have this peg right there, because you know what their joints look like. Their joints look like this if you are new. So they do what they need to do. They bend and they rotate and flex around while you're posing it. But I can see how people can break these. They typically would give you extra joints in the packaging just in case. Because this joint is covered with this little panel right there, he doesn't get the range you would get like you get in the shoulder where it goes forward and back and out. It mostly just works like a swivel and a hinge due to that. There is not a joint in this hand, but there's one inside the body, one in the neck, two in the hips, and the knees right here, and you get most of the range even though it's covered right there, and there's one in the ankle. Things I gotta mention, that pose I had him in when I first started the video, the way the legs, if you have this shoved all the way in there and the way the legs are shaped, it wants to stop right there. And that was a problem for me. But then I got to messing around with the thing because I've been playing with this like every day since I got it. You can kick the leg up even higher, but don't look at the back of them. That's what it looks silly. And people complain about these joints in their figures like Spider-Man and the Ninja Turtles, but on these robots, they made him, Optimus, Megatron, Starscream, and Ultra Magnus, a white body Optimus Ultra Magnus. These joints don't look so bad on the robots because they're robots. They're supposed to have weird joints. But you kind of get the idea of the range of motion. Like these ankles, you get ankle pivot, but if you pull it out, like I was saying, just like the hip, you get a better range of motion, and that's awesome right there. I like it. Let's get into the other accessories. One, they give you this face right here with the visor on there. The way it's painted, I don't know whether... Yeah, no, it's painted. They wanted to look like the light is reflecting off of there. So that's cool. It almost looks like real glass. But it's really just paint. Let's show you the back of the head. The other head looks just like this. Just no visor. He comes with these two guns that are stylized versions of his G1 toy gun. They just slide right in the hand. This is the one that has the little cross things on there. And I'll show you some other RODIMUS or hot rod figures that have guns like that. So you can see this. These hands are very difficult to get out. So I usually just take the arm off and then I pull, like twist and pull. This peg is kind of fat right there.
That's what she said.
It really stays in there. You don't, once you get it in there, you don't have to worry about taking them out. The most difficult ones to get out are the fist, because the hands are harder to grab. But I'm gonna put this pointy hand in there and I'll show that off. Here he is with that. It's awesomely sculpted and painted, just like everything else. It's really cool. He has this thumbs up hand right here, and as you can see, he's good at getting freaking just about any pose you want. So I've been in pose heaven. I was disappointed after having to leave the meetup and leaving those toys with their original owner, but I've been happy posing this around. So I've continuously been in pose heaven all week. Here he is with both of the fists on, and he has one more accessory. He comes with this black stand right here. There's a little peg for his foot if you don't want him on the stand, and it has all this on the bottom right there. Let you know that this is a Takara Tomy product, and this is detachable right there, but his foot can't fit into that stand. So if you have a black background like mine, this thing can disappear into the background, but you can see it helps him with poses like this doing a Super Mario jump. And of course you can do other types of various action poses. So it's just up to your imagination. I don't keep this thing in the same pose. I just continuously keep changing the pose because I really like it. Full disclosure, like I was saying, the fists are the hardest to get out. This little peg did just come loose. So I had to, if I didn't have fingernails, I wouldn't have been able to get this little thing out of his socket. But luckily I do. But I guess I can crazy glue that back together. As you can see, he fits in with this oversized Iron Factories type scale. I don't even know what to call this scale. I believe Generation Toy is using this scale. And maybe another company like DX9 is using this scale right there. So if you want, you could say that this is RODIMUS Prime instead of Hot Rod. And he would be equal footing with Soundwave right here. And just about right with Ultra Magnus. Here he is compared to some other Hot Rod type figures. As you can see, he's more favoring like Hasbro's favorite red Hot Rod instead of the more maroon cartoon accurate Hot Rod. But as you can see, like Hasbro went with the more toy accurate details, unlike Takara Tomy usually does. What they do, the more cartoon accurate details. So you can see the resemblance right there. I also promised these guns, and yeah, they are very similar to the ones he has right there. So yeah, I'm really happy to finally have this toy. I've been wanting one of these Revoltech Transformers figures for a while, and I really like this one. The other one I really want is Starscream. So maybe I'll get that one day if it's not extremely expensive. But I'm happy with this one in the meantime. And I'm happy Matt was there at the meetup. So anyway, if you like this video, make sure you don't leave without clicking the like button. Let me know in the comments. Subscribe. Click the notification bell. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Thank you for watching. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos.